is, cooking his fortnightly barbecue.
People won't understand that.
No, I know, but anyone who knows us will.
You have to be involved in the courts, family law courts, to understand that.
All truth, all truth. Oh, look at Huddlebug. So we're onto her nappies now. So we've been using her reusable nappies. The system is working so well. And the nappies are actually working really, really well. Like, seriously, they're so good. So just had to explain my Chinese laundry as I came up the stairs.
I did have barbecue tongs, but when I opened the barbecue, they fell out off the gas bottle and into the water. So it's about 10 metres deep.
You can see them.
So Jess is going to go. We'll probably see them tomorrow.
Yeah.
About 10 metres deep. Yeah, I might have a shot.
I think you'll be all right. Get the hookah.
I'll put your flippers on.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to set the hookah. They were hopeless anyway because they're barbecue tongs that you couldn't push together.
Yeah, no, they don't. Yeah, whatever. All right, what are you doing? Cooking us
Mind you, I'm not
some steak.
I'm not keen on polluting the bloody water.
I've got some really nice steak seasoning in there too that we haven't used yet.
Oh.
What? I know.
I'm dumping pepper on them.
Oh, you know, well, that's fine too, but I've got some really good steak seasoning in there.
No, I want the steak seasoning.
Okay, would you like me to get that?
Yeah, we'll have to stop the video.
All right, we'll recommence this.
We need steak seasoning.
The steak seasoning, hang on.
Hook Reef. Sun's just starting to go down. Well, it's going down. It's probably about 4 o'clock, 4:30. Hudson's
Tearing at me.
ripping Jess's nipple off. She's discovered the last day or two she's pulling her finger out of her mouth and making a poppy noise, and it seems like she's using that same trick with Jess's tit. Nipple.
That's a lovely way of putting
Jess's nipple, sorry. Well, you were just complaining about it, weren't you?
I wasn't using that terminology.
Or teat, I should say. Yeah.
Like a cow.
That's a lovely word.
Yeah.
I'm going to call them teats from now on.
That's all they're good for.
Yeah. Oh. Beautiful out here. It's just been no wind all day. We're about 20 nautical miles from the land, which is out there that way. And it should be like this for about another 2 or 3 days. So we'll probably hang around out here and make our way down to Whitehaven when the wind comes up. We'll get about 10 knots on Friday, so we'll be able to sail rather than motor down. So if we were impatient, we'd go now and motor, but no, we're going to hang out.
There's condensation on the boat already.
Is there? Oh.
Like, look over here.
Yeah. That's a bit weird because the sky is clear and it's warm.
Yeah, isn't that weird? Is that... You can see that though, right? Maybe not on the camera, but...
No, I'm taking your word for it because I'm filming, but...
Even like...
Yeah, I can see the footprints on the deck.
Yeah, but this one is like...
Yeah, I'll have to close the hatch too.
It's level. Fully wet.
Good. Get the salt off the decks.
Yeah, the deck's dirty again. Doesn't take much, does it?
No, it's amazing how much dirt's in the air even out here.
We're in the middle of nowhere. There should be no dirt. It should be all fresh.
No, it should be fresh.
Where's the dirt coming from?
From the wind. Oh, well, that's can't be right because there's no wind.
Yeah. We saw a shark earlier. Boo Boo spotted it, told me.
He's a good spotter.
He is. I can't believe he can spot that sort of stuff.
Yeah, he's pretty good, isn't he?
Like, I don't know, he just started barking and I was like, what is he barking at? and I was in the shower down there, and he just swam straight across there. So he spotted him. I don't know how, but because he was following him, barking, not just.
It's a double-edged sword. He's barking. Like we're stopped next to some whales sleeping today, and of course he's barking his head off. But yeah, if we could just train you to bark once, bark and point.
Yeah. Yep. That'd be nice.
I think that'd be the go.
Or he'll bark until we address him and say, "Okay, no, good boy," or no, or whatever the word is.
Yeah, we'll have to keep some treats. We'll keep some treats up on the fly bridge, and we'll try and train.
There's lots of those little tiny fish down in there. You won't be able to see them with the camera. Just those little like blue.
Oh yeah.
Skinny,
cute.
Cute.
We're about 10 metres of water here, so it's pretty deep. But there's a lot of bommies, and it's about a nautical mile to the edge of the reef. So we're jumping in the dinghy and going in to the reef, but that's really as far as you can get in safely with boats because they're just the big bommies.
Well, even when we went in and I put the drone up, you could see the gaps are quite big between them, and there's not a lot of them. But when I cannot. It's
a bit difficult for me to look because Jess sent the drone up and didn't turn the camera on, so she could see.
Getting out there, and then I was so focused on getting it out there and whatever, I forgot to record anyway. But I think the problem is, I think the problem going out closer is. You just can't tell, like, as you're sort of approaching, you don't know how far apart they are. Well, when you look at it with the drone, even when we went out in the dinghy, I was like, there are so many big sandy gaps here.
Yeah, I know.
Like, so many.
Yeah,
and
but you don't know when you're coming in, you can't.
No. If you could find a line in and you marked it on your...
See, I was going off the nav as well, and the nav said that the reef started here, so...
Well, effectively, the bommies...
But anyway, we'll get the drone up again in the morning.
Yeah.
And
you'll see, I panned around in it, like you'll see it. But I'm going to fly it from the boat.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean, fly it from the boat. We flew it from the dinghy today, which is okay, but Hudson decided to have a sort of sleep, and therefore the sun was down, and a little breeze came up.
Too, and
low tide, so it really wasn't anything as good.
But I just think.
But anyway, we'll send it up from the boat because we can it'll only go 450 metres away from the base.
I think if you go further, I think I've just got to. Yeah.
Is there a setting or something?
Probably.
I think if you put it on like expert setting or something.
Yeah, which I wouldn't have put it on.
No.
I'm absolutely no expert with
Okay,
drone.
well let's do that. Let's throw on expert and throw caution to the wind and do the. Well, it's obviously got to only go as far as.
It tells me
the distance is to come back.
It'll automatically home anyway once it starts running the battery. It's got the line that says how long the battery life is at this rate.
Okay.
And if you go farther, if you're using more features, the line starts coming in.
Okay.
But it also has a home thing along that line, so it'll once it reaches that home button, like that home portion, it'll automatically send it back. So it knows that it needs to get back to the boat by a certain point. Regarding the battery at the rate you're going at, it's sort of so it if that
obviously Jess is the drone pilot. It's her drone, so I'm not going to take responsibility of ditching it into the water. Alrighty, well she's starting to
she doesn't really want a bottle, she doesn't really want. She just, I don't know, she wants me to sing.
Yeah, I've got to start the barbecue anyway.
Yeah.
Yes, but you can't go and play with the whales, mate. Yeah, you can't play with the whales. I know. You love whales, don't you? You love whales. Okay, shh.
Thank you for watching, and please support us by clicking the subscribe button below.